Welcome, welcome, rockers and music lovers. This episode, we're going to take another deep dive into open G tuning songs. This is a subject that is near and dear to my heart. I've written a bunch of songs in open G tuning, as has some other people that we know, namely Keith Richards. And I had such a great response to my last top 10 open G tuning songs, and there were so many songs by the Stones that were missing, and that was a lot of the feedback that I got, is that there was more Stones songs that I could have put in here. So you know what? Without further ado, let's get right to Keith Richards' top open G tuning songs. And let's start off with one of my personal favorites. I learned this one in standard tuning, and it does not sound at all the same. There is a real reason that we tune the guitar. To open G tune your guitar, we tune the top string. Of course, if you're Keith, you just take the top string off. You just do away with the top string. The top string in open G tuning is tuned to D. The fifth string is tuned to G. And then, as usual on a guitar, the fourth string is D. Third string is G. The second string is B. And then we tune the high E string down to D. So we have... And if you're Keith, you get rid of that string right there. But we're going to keep it on. We just won't play it, I promise. So, in no particular order, Keith Richards' top open G intros and songs, in my humble opinion. Number 1, and in no particular order, Brown Sugar. Another one starts off with the famous cowbell, honky tonk women. What a great riff. Try to take me upstairs for a ride. It's a honky-tonk woman. And in position number 3, one of my favorites. This song really exploits the open G tuning. It would be literally impossible not to do this one on open G. And this is, of course, Can't You Hear Me Knockin'? That's so awesome. Just you Chuck Berry, you bar those two bottom strings. It's like having the 5th and the 7th of the chord just in 2 strings. What a great riff. We're going to break out the trusty old capo. We're going to capo this one at the 4th fret. There's a couple of songs, and of course, we have to check our tuning when we capo because, yeah, it's a little funky, so we're going to pull on the strings here because the capo tends to put pressure on, and I have high frets on this, so if you put your capo on, you might have to retune. I'm going to retune. Okay, so we're back, and we're tuned properly this time. On the next one, one of my favorites, it's a true Keith Richards song. He even sings the lead in it, and that is Happy. sharp bone. Never made a schoolgirl happy. Working like a man. I need love, baby. At position number 5, a song that I learned when I was 12 years old to play in open tuning, and for some reason it never sounded right, and now I understand, because this one is in open G. Jumpin' Jack Flash. At position number 6, one of my favorite Rolling Stones tunes, and such a soulful number. This one is called Tumblin' Dice. Love this intro. What a nice little riff. Love it. For the number 8 position, I've used this one a couple of other times in past examples, but I really could not imagine having a top list of Keith Richards riffs in open G without including this one, and this one is, of course, Start Me Up. In the number 9 position, here's one that I was hesitant to put on, but so many people mentioned it in the last video that I did on Open G tunings. I couldn't leave this one out, although I've discovered much video which clearly shows Keith playing this one in Open E tuning, and he's up here and you can see him very clearly doing it this way, but I'm going to include this because it can be played in Open G. It's clearly an open E, but it can also be played very easily in open G, and that is Give Me Shelter. In the number 10 position, I am going to do a little bit of shameless self-promotion like I did on my last Open G tuning list of songs, because I've been writing in Open G for many, many years. I think it's a great bluesy, classic rock sound that you can do so many cool things with. So this one is one that incorporates some stuff that we have not seen in any of Keith's other riffs. So I feel that this is something that if you want to see what else is possible in an Open G tuning, here is another example. This one is called Ain't No Big Thing. In the number 10 position, I'm going to break out my capo one more time, and we are going to do the last one on this list. Thank you for spending this time with me, and thank you for sitting through my shameless self-promotion, because as an independent musician, it's everything to us to get our music out to other people. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. My name is Dwayne Dixon, aka Double D. It is always an honor and a privilege to spend this time with you. If there's anything that you would like us to cover, please leave us a comment in the section below, and we will do our best to bring you something that you are craving, that you are desiring, that you would really like to sink your teeth into. We just need to know what that is. So let us know, and I'll see you on the next one.